Good morning, happy Friday, and welcome to Rise and 9. We're getting a little bit of a late start, but we have Charles here with us today.
Yes, hello. Is this the first Rise and 9 with the new wall?
It is.
It
yes,
is. That
I
looks
love
pretty good.
it. It looks so nice. I could hear it
really
being
good.
installed yesterday.
I know, it was loud.
Turned out awesome. Yeah,
very
spice
good.
it up in here a little bit.
Yes, but it's good to be here.
Yes, and we have it's kind of some big news today. A 100-year-old bridge, the Blackhawk Bridge in Lansing, is being demolished today.
Yes, it is. They closed it for good back in October, to, of course, make way for this new bridge that, is going to be built. It's going to be done by 2027. But yes, the big thing is the demolition today. So that's happening at 9:30 this morning.
Yes, and as that's happening, they don't want people, obviously, for safety reasons, right up there as this implosion is happening. And so there will be a live stream on the iowadot.gov/Lansing Bridge. They want people to just watch from your computer.
Yeah,
watch from where it's safe. That video will not have audio, but you will be able to watch that implosion happen 9:30 this morning.
Yeah, but this bridge closure also made it pretty tough for, for folks living in the area because that's the only crossing point between Iowa and Wisconsin in the immediate area. So if you are driving, you have to go south to Marquette, I believe it is, and then north to La Crescent, Minnesota, to cross over into La Crosse, Wisconsin. So it's
some big detours for people.
Yeah, but luckily there is a free car ferry that they've been running, daily now. It is closed right now for the demolition. It'll open back up Monday morning. So it is closed right now, but you can use it again on Monday morning. So.
Yeah, and also if you take Highway 26 typically for your morning commute, that's closing off at 8:45 this morning. It will reopen about 10 after that 9:30 implosion. So Highway 26, again, closing that area. For this, it's a pretty big deal. That's a really old bridge.
So old, yeah.
So, but there's a new one coming. Like you said, though, not till 2027.
No,
So a little bit of a time gap there as they work to build that new bridge.
You got to wait it out a little longer, but at least there's that free car ferry service. Again, that's opening back up Monday morning. So.
Yes, and again, if you want to watch that bridge implosion happen live, you can stream it on your computer, iowadot.gov/Lansing Bridge.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, next topic discussion is we have seen some brutally cold temperatures, but it's still technically fall.
Technically until Sunday,
yes,
when it's the winter solstice.
Exactly.
And so even this morning it's freezing. We were both out ringing bells, Jackie too, all kinds of people from KCRG actually throughout the day yesterday. We had shifts at Edgewood Road Hy-Vee. It was so cold.
It sounds like you got the best of it if you were there earlier in the day.
Yeah, and when it was raining was
exactly,
the better time. Was the better time. Well, we were out there, Jackie and I were out there 1 to 2. You came in right after.
Chelsea
we
and I were
traded.
2 to 3.
Yes, and it was so cold. It was so
cold.
windy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, thank you to the nice Starbucks employee that brought
coffee.
Jackie and I warm drinks. Yes, it was so cold out there. Obviously for a great cause. We're happy to do that and ring the bells. And there were so many generous people. However, we are going to actually warm up after it's technically winter.
I know.
That's why this feels so backwards.
For
because
Christmas.
like you said, it's technically been fall, even though we've had several inches, over a foot of snow on the ground.
Negative wind chills some days and several feet of snow, but isn't this crazy? It's going to get, I believe Justin said it's going to get up to around 50.
Yeah, in the
Christmas
50s
Day,
for Christmas is what
which is insane.
Forecasting right now several days out. Yes,
Yeah.
That is warm. I don't remember,
so
I would have to look back, but I don't remember a recent Christmas that's been up in the 50s.
No,
people will be in shorts.
Oh, they will, yeah. So if you like a white Christmas, I'm so sorry.
You'll have to travel somewhere else.
It's not going to work out this year.
Yeah, which is so crazy because I thought for sure this was the year we wouldn't have to worry about it. Because a lot of years we get the snow after Christmas. It's like January, February. The holidays are over and you get pounded with snow.
Yeah.
However, this year we got so much snow right after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And then it was followed by those freezing cold temperatures.
Boy,
so I thought, this is the year. Don't even got to worry about it.
Yeah.
We're going to have a white Christmas for sure.
But no, right in time, it just flips.
Yeah, this is Iowa for you. You cannot be confident. It's a roller coaster.
You ever rode a roller coaster? That's what it's like. Yeah.
It is. Yeah,
Truly.
just got to change it back out into some of those spring outfits for Christmas.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't really mind not having a white Christmas because travel. I mean, I'm flying. My fiance and I are flying back to her home in Philadelphia.
Oh, fun.
So I'm happy that it's going to be good weather. So
the
flights shouldn't be
delayed
for weather reasons.
Right.
Knock on wood, of course, that anything else doesn't happen. But so.
Yeah, and that's a great point because that was the big thing with the timing of that Thanksgiving storm. People were able to get to their destinations, but then the ride home was pretty rough for
You had
a
to wait.
lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, really slick and dangerous roads. And so won't have to worry about that for Christmas.
No,
if
not
you're
this
traveling around here,
Yeah.
it will be pretty balmy out there.
Not this time. So, no, I'm loving it. I can't wait for... Well, actually, I don't even know what the weather's going to be like on the East Coast, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not too bad.
Yeah,
And
hope
I
not.
mean, as we're thinking about the holidays, if you've been watching our newscast throughout this week, you've seen we've revisited our towns. So
Yes.
every summer, we have our town that we're assigned to, that we do a week worth of stories from. Well, in the last recent years, we've started revisiting those towns around the holidays for a special Christmas story.
Love it,
and
yeah.
it is so fun to do these stories, highlight all the awesome towns we have here in Eastern Iowa, and then get to go back for the holidays. I know, like, it's really cool to see Jackie's story,
my
where
gosh, on
it's like
Elkader,
seeing
yeah.
how they're able to reuse those campgrounds.
Yes.
For the winter time.
That was so cool.
Yeah, with
That
the
was
light
so
show. But there's been stories all throughout this week. Jim was in Galena. I don't know if you saw that with the chocolate.
Oh, yeah, all the
Oh my
chocolate
gosh.
shops. It was Rocky Mountain Chocolate. I don't remember what the other name
Yeah,
of
it
the
was
store
like
but
Candy Corner, Candy with a K, I think
yeah.
is the name of it. Oh my gosh, we were so hungry after watching his
wanted
story.
chocolate.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
amazing what those, I think you call them chocolatiers, the people
Yeah.
who make the chocolate, it's amazing how they do it to watch them just throw that slabs out. And,
Yeah.
it just looks so pretty. I'm
That's
sure
an
it
art.
smells amazing. Yes.
It's truly an art.
Yeah.
It's,
So that was just fun to see because we got to see all the stories from Galena throughout the summer and get
Yeah.
to go back. Beth had tipped in. She had a great story with
Yes.
the quilt shop. That was really
absolutely.
neat.
Don't tell Beth, but I unfortunately did not get a chance to watch that story.
Oh, that's okay. It's on our website.
Hopefully she's
you
not
want to
watching.
check it out?
There we go. I'll have to check it
KCRG.com.
out. Yeah, everybody can. Good.
Yeah.
Good plug.
Great,
Yeah.
great story. And she just talked to some people, about how much that means to them. And
Yeah.
just really unique finds that you can find when you go back in the wintertime.
Exactly.
We mentioned Jackie's story with the awesome light show in Elkader and the students' involvement. And she talked with so many people who were going through that display, just really enjoying that feature that Elkader now has. And then Danielle last night, she was in Hiawatha.
Poor Danielle. It was a beautiful parade, beautiful lights,
parade in Hiawatha.
but it was just so darn cold.
Oh my gosh! And she was doing live shots. And she rang the bell yesterday.
She did, and
Yeah.
Justin said she was in the car for one of her live shots because
She probably
it was so
needed
cold.
to thaw out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I hope she got to go sit by a fireplace later.
Exactly.
But that parade in Hiawatha was so cool. And one
So
thing
cool.
she mentioned
Yeah.
was how the parade in Hiawatha is kind of unique in that it goes through the neighborhoods where
so you can
people
stay
don't
inside.
have to go outside.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like one of those parades where you necessarily see people, kind of lining the streets. I mean, you might, but if you live in Hiawatha, perfect.
Get to enjoy it from the comfort of your own home.
Yes, from the
So-
window maybe
Yeah.
last night would have been good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, tonight, so I'm the final one.
Yes.
Our town
There you
is
go.
airing tonight. I went to Mount Pleasant this summer, and that is a cool town.
Yes, cool.
Learned a lot about Mount Pleasant. They do a 2-mile long light show.
2 mile long.
2 miles. It's called Festival of Lights.
Wow.
I would have to check myself on this, but I think he said there were I want to say 180,000 lights or something like that.
6 figures.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Jeez. Yeah, that's
like I
beautiful.
said, I'll double check that number. I know I included it in my story, but 2 miles of displays.
That is insane.
Yeah. And so this was really neat because people make this a family tradition because they've been doing this now for over a decade in Mount Pleasant. And so we heard from a guy who goes with his family every year. They started the year that his daughter was born, and now it's just a tradition. And he talked about how special it is to just create those family traditions that you redo year after year, especially around the holidays.
Yeah.
So just fun.
Absolutely.
So fun.
2 miles. That'll keep you occupied for a while. And speaking of kind of the family tradition, you're taking your family out tomorrow, aren't you? To look at some lights?
Tonight.
Oh, that's tonight. Okay, there you
yes,
go.
that's the plan. And
Yeah.
like we talked about the weather, you don't have to worry about the roads, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we are going to
Good.
drive around. I call it our Christmas light drive around. We do this every
Christmas
year.
light drive around.
And actually, my husband and I did this before we ever even had kids.
Wow.
This was like something we did when we were dating.
Is this a long running
This has been going now.
Wow.
This is like over a decade
That's
tradition
cool.
at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we would do this when we were dating. We'd drive around, look at Christmas lights, and we would just grab a to-go pizza and literally
Why
eat
not?
from the pizza box.
I love it.
Drive around, grab
love
some
it.
coffees.
Yeah.
And just made this tradition. Well, then when we started having kids, we're like, we have to keep this going for
Absolutely.
them. We don't do the pizza in the car anymore. That's very messy in car seats.
Especially you got young kids too. So,
No. We're going to go eat somewhere, get at a table.
Right.
But yes, we're going to drive around. We're going to look at lights. And we've been all over the area for this. We've driven out to Fairfax. There's some incredible displays out in Fairfax.
Yeah.
We've driven all over the west side of Cedar Rapids, northeast side. Last year we drove a lot around Marion.
Oh, good.
So yeah, and if you look it up, you can usually find lists, of different displays in the area or like maps. But then you kind of get to know, okay, that house does that every year.
No, exactly,
so yeah, we're gonna check it out tonight. Should be really fun.
That is really fun. And also what's really fun for a lot of people who are turning on the TVs this weekend, there's a lot of college football action.
Yes.
We got the playoffs.
Yes,
I'm
is
so
happening.
excited. Yes.
Oh, my husband too. He's been telling me that's the thing. This is the conflict with the Christmas light drive around tonight. Is the playoffs are on at 7, so we're like, okay, well the sun goes down at this time. Drive around early, get home for the football game.
He's gonna make sure you guys are home.
Oh, I think
and
so.
He's on the couch.
I think so. Or we're gonna go eat somewhere where the game's on.
That
I don't know.
works
We'll
too.
we'll figure out whatever works. But
You don't
yes.
want a cranky husband, so make sure you have a TV.
No, this is the compromise. I'm like, okay, I love football too when it's my team. It's
course,
the cheering for random teams
is.
But he can watch any game anytime.
I know, yeah. And speaking of those games, so we have tonight is actually on ABC, so you can watch it on TV9.
Yes, watch it on TV9. It is Oklahoma, Alabama. That'll be a good one. Roll
Tide. I know our producer he's from Alabama, so he's excited for that one. He'll be cheering on Roll Tide. And then we have another one tomorrow, which is also on ABC, I believe. Is it on
Yes,
ABC?
also on ABC. Yeah, there's multiple games tomorrow, but the one that's airing on TV9 is Texas A&M and Miami,
So
and that
there you
is
go.
11 a.m.
Got
So
the Hurricanes.
11 a.m. tomorrow, 7 p.m. tonight.
Yeah.
Lots of good games on this weekend.
And then we got my Bears playing Joe's Packers tomorrow
There
at
you
Soldier
go.
Field. And I'm going to mention, this is a big one too, because the Packers beat the Bears 2 weeks ago in Green Bay.
Okay.
So now it's our chance to beat the Packers in Chicago at Soldier Field.
All right, you need to go make a bet with
see,
Joe.
right?
That could be kind of fun.
I know, I'll see if I can work up like a 20 or something. We can go for it. But yeah, that's a big one that I'll be watching tomorrow night.
Yeah,
as
lots
well.
of good games
So,
on this
yeah.
weekend. What else are you up to?
Okay, I'm going down to the Quad Cities tonight. That's where my fiance Ava lives, and we're kind of doing our own little Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
I know. So we'll be exchanging the gifts we got for each other at her place, and we're gonna go out to dinner
Cool.
at a nice place. And then there's also this pretty little light music concert at a church that I think we're gonna try to go to. It's where they play in the middle of a bunch of candles.
How pretty.
Which is so I don't know the
that
exact
sounds really neat.
details of it, but I think we're going to try to go that tonight. And then we're going to come back here to Cedar Rapids. We're all over the place. And then do Christmas with my parents because I won't be able to spend because we'll be flying to the East Coast. So we're going to do our Christmas with my parents tomorrow.
Oh,
So,
that's fun.
yeah, so it'll be a fun
I love
weekend.
it when Christmas can be sprinkled out like that.
I know, I love it. Yeah,
because
So,
then you can just keep it coming.
a little bit of Christmas here, a little bit of Christmas there.
Love it.
So
That'll be
yeah,
great.
It'll be a fun weekend. So,
Yeah, we're gonna actually do a little bit of Christmas this weekend too,
Yeah.
with my husband's extended family who's out in Des Moines. We're just gonna go just for a little bit tomorrow during the day and see, his cousins,
Love it.
kids, all of that.
Yes.
So yeah, that'll be really fun. And then I have got to start wrapping presents.
You haven't started
This
yet?
is
You haven't?
no,
Okay.
I haven't. I have not.
Well, yeah.
I have got to get on it because I did finish my shopping, which was the big thing. But now I'm like, now I have to wrap everything.
Exactly.
And I actually like wrapping, and I like sitting there and taking my time and like picking the right ribbon and making everything look how I want it to.
Of course.
But that's time consuming.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I have a lot of nieces
sure.
and nephews. Like the present list just grows, and I'm like, I gotta get on this. I think Sunday. I think that's my
Sunday?
plan.
All right.
Sunday. It might be an all-day wrapping.
Well, the good thing
fest.
Santa's handling the ones for your kids. So you're
Exactly.
fine. Santa's
Yeah.
going to handle it
He's
for your
got it
kids.
handled. That
He's
takes
got
a
it
little of the
good.
load off.
But you got to handle it for the other family members, the extended family
I
members.
know. Yes. So
yeah.
much to do. But it's such a great time of year.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is next week already.
Perfect.
Already
That's
Christmas
great.
week next
Already,
week.
I am so excited for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I've been a little bit you might hear it in my voice. I apologize if you had to hear my sniffles.
You've been a trooper
this morning.
week, Charles.
I know. Since Tuesday, I've had a little bit of a cold, but it's the time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, hopefully, it'll be mostly out of my system by the time I fly out on Wednesday. So I'm glad I'm sick now.
Yeah. I mean, if you
so-
were going to have to time getting a cold, hopefully it's in time.
And if you end up getting a cold, it's probably my fault, so I apologize in advance if
It's
you do get one.
all around this time
Dude,
of
this
year.
newsroom, our newsroom is struggling right now with
There's
the flu,
just
the
always-
cold. It's just happens. But
Well, and then like my son was sick last Friday because he's in
Ugh,
kindergarten
yeah.
now. It's like, you know,
Poor Cooper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anywhere you go. So, but yeah, it'll be good
Yeah.
hopefully for you and you're safe.
Yes.
Get it out before the holidays. And
Exactly.
yeah, hopefully everybody
So
has a great
excited.
week next week and a great weekend this weekend.
yeah, absolutely. It's going to warm up a little bit. Well, it's going to get a little colder on Sunday, but next week it'll be the real warm up. So, yeah.
Already counting down for that.
Yes. All right.
Well, thanks for joining us this morning on Rise and 9. Have a great day.